No.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So most of them are academician and some of them are students, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So whomever already involving in this sector, they knows what is fisheries, what are the opportunities are there, and how come it is involving in the economy in our country. So in this now, I just covered what are the resources are available in India and how come the entrepreneurship and job opportunities for the young budding and entrepreneurs or young graduates. So I'm just covering this sector, what are the resources available, then how come they can enter in the entrepreneurship or employment opportunities. So next slide, please. Yeah, everyone knows this fisheries, the sunrise sector in India. It's second largest producer in aquaculture and third in fish production. It's covered almost 7,516 kilometer coastline, east and west coast. Recognized as an income generation and employment generator sector. It also simulates several subsidiary schemes involving in the industries. And fish, everyone knows.
Vijay, sir? Sir? Vijay, sir? Sir, voice is not audible, sir. Vijay, sir? Participants, please be patient. Sarah is facing some internet issues. Sorry to join.
Yeah. Sorry.
No problem, sir. Yeah, please carry on, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, this slide onwards select short or already it's done.
Yes, sir, you can stop, sir.
Yeah. So again, sorry for the interruption and just again, just overall about scenario about our Indian fishery sector. Everyone knows the fisheries is growing like anything. It's a sunrise sector in India. It's the second largest producer in aquaculture and third largest in fish production and covering 7,516 kilometer covering of east and west coast. It's recognized as the income generation and employment generation sector, and also several subsidy schemes, government of India as well as state governments are implementing to the farming community. And also fish is the rich source of protein, and also everyone can afford, and it's a cost starting from 50 to 1,000 rupees in compared to chicken and mutton. It's very readily available, and also it will be a high nutritional value, and also moreover it's a foreign exchange like a earner. Even IT sector people is converted into the fishery sector and they started their own startups in fisheries and aquaculture sector. Next slide. Yeah, this is the overall resources available in India. So river and canals, this is just I'm reading, and I will also share this slide. You can go through later on. Next slide, please. Yeah, aquaculture is farming of aquatic organism in water with the human intervention in seed stocking, rearing, management, and harvesting to increase yield. It's naturally it's a fishes available in these reservoirs and canals, but in the confined area, you construct the pond, and there you do the technical oriented technology involved. Then you do that yield can be more. That's why that aquaculture they started with the technical inputs. This yeah, next. Yeah, these three areas with freshwater aquaculture based on the water quality, the fish that natural available, the fish can be cultured in the freshwater area and brackish water area and mariculture. Mariculture we can do only you can do in the cage culture or some wrap culture and all. Other thing, brackish water aquaculture, many of the farmers are following because huge commercial the money commercial viability is more in the brackish water area. Freshwater we can do in the fish culture, which is a long period, 1 year culture. But brackish water, no, in the shrimp farming, it will be 3 to 4 month period. You can farmers are apt and they will do the choice for the brackish water aquaculture. Yeah, I'll go one by one. So carp seed production. I think one of my colleague already covered in this yesterday session. My friend Dr. Ilakesh. Even though I'm just telling him this basic about carp seed production. Yeah, the late 50s and seed were collected from the natural resources. Even when I was worked in SIBA in 2009. So before that, the Asian sea was is cultured, collected in the natural areas only. After that, we started the nursery. Then the technology developed. Then now people are doing a technical way. Like that, those days, they people used to collect the seed from the natural environment. Then it was started from the 1957. Salakoni and Southeast that developed the improved breeding system in the IMC. Indian major calves, they developed the induced breeding system. So next slide, please. If any doubt, you can ask in the middle also, and even I in the late I can explain. So induced breeding system through hypersociation in the upper and circular hatchery breeding, they did there's breeding and these olden days. Later now it's induced hatchery system. They are doing the breeding. Even outside also they can do in the APA and the circular hatchery breeding system. APA breeding was popular from the in 1960s to early 80s also. Now it's completely developed and they are doing the induced the confined area. The glassar hatchery and Chinese circular hatchery and portable FRP hatchery were developed in those days. Now mass scale seed is produced in meet to the demand. Everywhere, whenever the farmers required, everywhere the hatcheries developed, they established, and whenever the farmers required, the seeds are supplied based on the climate, that monsoon, and the demand of the market. Next slide, please. Yeah, these are the system how the farmers are in those days, how they breeding the Indian major crops, just and the circular hatchery system. Next slide, please. Yeah, how they're collecting the eggs and rearing collecting the eggs and keeping the other ponds and rearing the larvae and hatching all those things they did the natural way. Now everything is systematic and automated. They're doing and the mass culture. Next, please. Yeah, polyculture of carps, Indian major carps. It was carried out by the stocking of riverian seed from the Katla, Rogu, Mirgala during early 60s and the 60s. Were introduced in pond culture system IFC. The proper stocking ratio and density was standardized. This culture technology was termed as composite fish culture. In that, no, many combined like one or two fishes can be cultured. Like Katla, Rogu, Mirgala have their habitat. Katla may come in the surface area, they will take the feed, and the Rogita in the column feeder, in the Mirgala in the bottom feeder. So like that, the feed is formulated and given to the fishes. Yeah, that's why the polyculture can be, this is free and also secured culture. You will get the maximum profit in this polyculture system. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, composite fish culture, it aims to full of utilization of ponds and productivity in different ecological niches by culturing together fast-growing, compatible species of complementary feeding habitat in the enemy-free ponds. In these three fast-growing Indian crops, as I earlier said, like polyculture, we can do the composite fish culture also. Yeah. Next slide, please. Yeah, these are the common fishes available in our indigenous species. Indian major carps, the rogu, katla, megala, and also you have domesticated exotic carps or silver carps, grass carp, and common carps. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, extensive carp culture, you can do this low input culture. You don't say farmers, the marginal farmers, they can stock just 2,000 to 3,000 fingerlings per hectare, and it will be the production also ultimately it will be very less. Now, actually, it's extended even per acre that farmers are stocking 4,000 to 5,000 fingerlings. At a year, they are getting 8,000 to 10,000 cages. It means 8 to 10 ton material per acre. There, the production is taken in 1 year period because the technology is developed. Before that, it is the olden previous year how that the car culture was started. It's only just they don't want to take risk. They will stock only 2,000 to 3,000 fingerlings. Now, as I said, 4,000 to 5,000 numbers of stocking, then they are getting this more production. You
Yes, sir.
yeah. Again, some network issue for me. Yes. Yeah. Okay, semi-incentive, as I said, now it's 5,000 to 7,000 fingerlings. It will ultimately comes to 4,000 to 7,000 metric ton. Because this survival is almost 80,000, 80 to 90% we can get in the fish culture. So it will take feeding balanced diet of 3 to 5% body weight, and we can culture into up to 1 year period. So water quality is a major factor to disease-free culture. So we have to maintain the water quality. Then ultimately we eradicate disease-free culture. Yeah, of course, aeration is required for dissolution issue. If the aeration more stocking density, definitely that aeration or continued water flow is required. Otherwise, definitely that discontamination of water and also disease in the pond. Then to avoid that, we have to maintain the proper water quality and aeration system. Healthcare, ultimately, you have to maintain the hygienic system because this any carrier virus, no, it may affect the fishes. That's why water quality and hygienic, that better management practice is more important in this system. Yeah, of course, it's a high input culture, completely more than it. Whomever it's a high level farmer, they go for the risk, they will stock for 10,000 to 20,000 per hectare. Ultimately, they will get the 10 to say 17% 10 per the hectare yield. So this kind of farm now, 50 to 50 acres, one pond, or 100 acres, one pond, they will stock more seeds and they will harvest also more. But it's required more expenditure. But marginal farmer, they will go for less level. They won't opt for this. Whomever is having that like a financially sound, they can opt for this kind of stocking, and they are doing in the large level. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, this is the Pangasius. Pangasius is a huge production. Even one half acre also we can culture more than 25 to 25 to 30 ton material in this cage culture or even in the open pond culture. In even Tamil Nadu, Madurai area, one of the entrepreneurs is actually doing regularly. He is breeding, he is culturing, and also he is selling the fishes. The three spaces he is doing in Madurai. I'll just share his contact. I have his contact. Whoever is interested, he can go and take the training to him. He is also PhD holder from CM for Cochin. From NFDB, he got the fund and he started his own hatchery and farming. And he is reputed as a established farmer, and also he never moved to any other species. He is doing only Pangasius, and also more demand is there. So because he established the hatchery technology, also culture technology, and also buyback system. Whomever is a farmer, no, they will come and take the fishes from his farm itself. So it's a profitable venture, and also in our even Chennai or metro cities, wherever the hotels know, they will supply this fish only because they will remove the bones and the flesh will be very tasty, and they will supply as a Apollo fish. So because other fishes is costly, the hotel people may not opt for other fishes since it is commercially is very cheap in the market, and ultimately they will value order in the hotel restaurants. They will charge more, but a very good fish and can culture and get more profit in this. Yeah, cage culture is good. Yeah, huge. Culture in the northeast and as well as Tamil Nadu also now they're even in Changalpattu area they are doing in cage culture through the government of Tamil Nadu as public-private partnership mode. Some farmers are taken and they are doing successfully. Yeah, it is in Vietnam actually. The photo is taken from Vietnam, and now it come to India. Many farmers are adopted. They are doing successfully. Yeah, next one, please. Yeah, it's a good tilapia and give tilapia. It's red and genetically improved tilapia. It's red tilapia and also this one. So Janjisia developed this breeding technology, and they are doing the cage culture and supplying the seeds even in nearby my Andhra Pradesh, where I am working in Vijayawada. Nearby they have their own hatchery. They are breeding and they are supplying the seed to the registered farmer, because anyone cannot do this culture since it's a genetically improved variety. They have to get the approval from the government, then only they can go for the culture. Whomever registered, they only get the seed from the RGCA. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, it's a culture where that Tamil Nadu, Madurai area, I don't know, they are culturing like this. Because aeration is important, because huge culture they're doing, that's why aeration they kept. Yeah, next please. It's a scampi, it's a freshwater shrimp, prawns, we can say. This also is our indigenous species, because this market value is huge now, 500 rupees per kilo. Oh, because this is free, and a farmer can easily adapt, and they can go for the entrepreneurship model. Scampi seeds also available. Even the today first our thing, Dr. This name I forget. He has taken this one Scampi actually in Maharaja actually in Nellore, Andhra Pradesh. He is very good in that, and also he is supplying entire AP as well as India. Whomever is approaching him, he is supplying the seed, and also he is giving technical support to the farmers. Scampi is the very good species to take the farming, and also they can go for the entrepreneurship model. Yeah, next one. Yeah, these are the species available in the northeast area of our country, especially for West Bengal and Assam and all. They are doing magur culture. Also, their market value is huge, 500 to 700 rupees, even up to seasonal festival time, it will go up to 1,000 rupees. So this technology also developed in the scientists from the universities and ICR Institute, and wherever the demands are there, they are supplying the seed. And also it is easy to grow and culture in the monoculture. Yeah, next please. Yeah, this is actually a marl fish, snack-headed, and this is very high fish. It is in the state fish of Andhra Pradesh as well as Telangana. Marl fish in the and also this is chitada in the white color one. It is very affordable as well as demandable fish in northeast area of our India. Yeah, please next slide, please. Some of the species I am just kept for culture species. It's whomever is interested, they can take the seed and they can start their own farming. Yeah, these are some of the important points I just covered. Next, please. Next slide, please. Yeah, as I said previously, the cage culture in Changalpattu area, Kolva area, they're doing the cage farming in Pangasis as well as tilapia through the government of India. So this is the government of India, where which scheme I am working in PMMSY. They given the subsidy to the government of Tamil Nadu. They developed the PPP mode in different areas. Yeah. Pen culture is this kind of practices, especially in the low-lying area where the water is available. They will utilize the water and do minimum period like 3 to 4 month period. They will stock the seeds and they will harvest up to the water available. So these kind of practices in, they are doing in the northeast area. Northeast area means West Bengal and Assam, Tripura, Manipur and all, they're practicing here. But in our place, we are not doing kind of this thing. But cage culture, we are adopting in this. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, this everyone knows the Benamai. It's blooming like anything. Entire area. The first slide I said, sunrise sector, fishery sector, aquaculture production is second in the world because of this shrimp only. Because Benamai culture you can stock in huge quantity and also as well as you can get the profit highest. So risk is there, but you have to maintain the better management practices. Then you can get the high profit because seeds are available. The private hatchery, lot of hatcheries are available in our Pondicherry and Marakanam area. So entire country they will come to take the seeds from the Marakanam area and their culture very good profit. See, technology are developed and the government institutes are also they develop the seed technology. They are also supplying the seeds. So since it is easily available from the industry, anyone can easily approach and get the seeds. Yeah. Next slide, please. Yeah, this is a just scenario how the shrimp industry is grown. Now it's 18 billion US dollar. Most 91% of the comes from Asia. So because now Asia, we are after Vietnam, we are the next one. So like that, this shrimp is sharing. When I mean shrimp sharing in the market. So next class, the farm production recorded around 78% annual growth during the last decades. Year after year, the farm shrimp sector is being dominated, especially for the Venamai, which stands at 82% in the entire the 91 entire productions. New diseases, rising feed cost, international market prices, environmental concerns, etc., pose challenges to the continuous growth of the sector. These are the things somehow it may affect the industry, but we have to maintain properly the feed and the seed and also disease free. Then ultimately the culture and the production will be good. Then farmer will get the profitable culture. Yeah. And these are some of the can say these are the how that shrimp farming in India is grow one by one. What are the species is sharing their profit like that we covered in during in India's most recent physical year is April, like 2014 to 15. Their production is most now also after that COVID we come back, but only thing the rates are not up to the mark. The governments also taking the serious on this. Then they have to fix the price accordingly. The farmer will sell the seeds to the farmer. Then ultimately the price will increase. So like that, Pinay's modern also now is come back. Their hatchery production is started, and farmers are going for the Pinay's tiger prawn. Like Venamai is everyone doing. Now we are focusing on Pinay's modern. It's our indigenous species, and this is risk free, and also it's highly demand in the market. So yeah, this is the tiger prawn, Pinay's modern. It's myself, it is cultured in the Kagdeep, Siba Research Center at Kagdeep, West Bengal. So we did a composite fish culture, Sibas as well as this tiger prawn. Sibas cultured in the APA, and this tiger prawn cultured in the open pond. So average 35 to 40 gram we got in 4 month period. Just for the sampling we collected and just took the photo. It's my hand on. Yeah, next please. This the Vanama is huge. This just taken how that harvest they're keeping and the packing and all. Yeah, next please. And these are the species diversification. If you go for any, if shrimp farming is the price is not well, that alternative species we can go. Then we can go for especially for sea bass, since it is the technology is developed, seed production is developed, and seeds are available from SIBA as well as RGCA. Then farmers are readily taken the seeds and they can go for the sea bass farming. And also mullet also very good fish, and it's like cultured in polyculture also. So its market price around 250 to 300 rupees can go. And sea bass minimum price is 350 to 5. Minimum it is 400. At maximum 600 also it will go in the market. This is another one. Shila shirata. It's a mud crab. It's a huge demand in the entire world, especially in the live crab. So green crab. I'm half kg itself. I think 700 to 800 rupees. If they go for the it's a mud crab farming, definitely that farmer can earn money, more money, as well as sea bass, these three species. Next, please. Yes, species diversification. Just I shared. If the shrimp farming is down, some prices not well, they can offer for the say fish or that mud crab farming. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, next. Yeah, this is sea bass. How that after harvest, how they kept in the tray. No, next one. Yeah, this is about Asian sea bass. So this is their nature. It's a aerial species, adaptable in culture environment in different salinity. High growth rate is 0.800 gram to 1 kg in 8 month period. It will grow. Feeding habit, opportunistic predator. It is a carnivorous species, and also we can adapt the pelleted feeds. In Shiba has developed this technology for feed formulation, and they called Betki agar. Betki, it's North India. They call Betki, and in our Tamil, it's called Koduamin. In Telugu, it's called Pandukoppa. So it's in we are India. They India is common name. That's why they kept Betki agar. The feed technology is developed on Shiba, but it's not up to the mark because farmers are adapting the natural feeding. Seabass is a natural, it's adapting for natural feed. So we are going for tilapia live feed, then the culture is successful. If we go for the feed, no, the differential growth is coming. So, and also farmers are not coming forward to take the feed. Then they are doing traditionally. But now the other two companies like Grovel and other feed company came forward. They are doing sketching, I think. Grovel and sketching. They are doing good. And only thing the feed cost is a bit high. So compared to that, they are taking the live fish, weed fishes. They are taking to the giving to the fish, and the culture duration also very compared to 8 months. The 6 month period they are getting the marketable price. So these are the things are there. Some drawbacks also there for feed for pellet feed. Um, yeah, seed production technology standardized by SIBA, the 1977 itself. Cultured in ponds, stocking density around 3,000 to 4,000 number per hectare. It's like a zonal, not a small one. Then it will per hectare. Then ultimately, 3 to 5 ton material you can get in the 1 year period. Market demand is high market price. As I said, it's a minimum rupees is 400 to 450 per kg. Now it is up to 600 rupees. Next slide, please. Yeah, milkfish and another fish I mentioned in the species diversification. This is also another good fish. It can be cultured in fresh water as well as brackish water. There is no much risk in this. Also, it can be edible in a weed as well as any algae in the pond. So we can give small feed there in a 5 to 6 month period. We can get some profit. Yeah. Next slide, please. Yeah, milkfish. This how milkfish can be cultured. What is their background? We can. Yeah. Next one. Next, mullet. This is the gray mullet. So these also very good fish, and this also milkfish as well as gray mullet breeding technology developed by SIBA, and seeds also available. And farmers also taking the seeds and they are doing the culture. And this is also 300 to 400 rupees per price in the available in the market. And demandable fish, the very tasty fish. So farmers are doing in Andhra Pradesh and some other Kerala also. It's a profitable venture. These are the three species. It's good in market, and then any farmers can opt for these species. Next one. Yeah, cage culture. How the seeds are stocking, how they're rearing. That just yeah. Next. How the cage culture is doing in ponds, seabars, or any other. Yeah. Here it's a crab culture, mud crab farming. How they're keeping in the mud crab in the cages in the pond. In the RGC actually, this RGC developed the technology and they're doing the culture in Karaikal area. Next. Yeah, this is my farming. This is actually in Palaverkad area in Chennai. How the just coastal women are doing in the upper rearing, then they are feeding. Then this is the molting. How the crabs are molting, then they're collecting the fattening. After molting, they do the fattening, then they're selling to the market. It is a very profitable venture. Government also giving the lot of subsidy scheme to the rural women and the coastal women self-help groups, women self-help groups. They can avail the scheme. They can do this mud craft farming and fattening. Next, yeah, craft farming in pens. This also taken from I think Karaikal only. Yeah. Next. Yeah, this is from I think Malaysia, Singapore. They are doing the box system in mud crab farming, because it's a small boxes. You can see here one box itself 12 numbers of crab can be cultured. That especially in this fattening can be done in the very short period, 330 to 40 days time. They can do the fattening and they can sell the material. Here also they can step by step they can do and they ship the material. This is very good technology, but in India we are not taken up. Still we are in the trial stage, but in other countries this technology is successful, yet to come in India. Yeah, next slide. Next slide. Yeah, again, same. Next. Yeah, indoor craft farming facility, how they developed in other countries. Just I shared the photo. Yeah, next slide. Next slide, next. Yeah, how cage culture is doing in open sea farming, open sea culture. Yeah, NIOT as well as CFRA, they developed the technology and they're doing, especially for sea bass and cobia, grouper, snapper, and even lobster can be cultured in this. So this technology developed by the ICR Institute and also NIOT. Yeah, next slide. This is cobia, another species. So I fast growing fish, and this technology also first time developed by CFRA and SIBA. So now the seeds are available, and the farmers are taking the culture only and the cage farming. Yeah, next. Next, yeah. This is seaweed farming. It's a very good livelihood opportunity for the coastal women as well as unemployment youth. In government of India, given 100 crore for this project, especially for Tamil Nadu. Seaweed park they are developing in Mandapam area. They are creating a lot of employment opportunity, and they're giving the training through government institution. Through after getting the training, they will start their own this draft system and monoline system. After the culture, their buyback system. Government of that government institution has taken. Then they are drying. Then powdering and then send to the whomever is demanding, wherever the requirement is there. So only thing we have to culture and the buyback system they are doing, and very good profitable venture. It's a very good for women self-help groups. Group only they are giving, and also it's a scheme oriented. For instead of that 100 days work, it is very good scheme, and for women can easily can do in 2 to 3 hours per day. So anyone interested, we can also approach them and inform them to avail this scheme. Yeah, next. Yeah, aquaponic system, you can do the vegetable as well as fish in the same system. The same water can be converted into this fish farm. Nutrition, highly nutritional. The vegetable also organic manner. Now, aquaponic system, whomever is doing that vegetable is organic, any very demandable in the market. This easy, small area we can do. This scheme also, Government of India having the subsidiary schemes. Yeah. Next slide, please. How this works, aquaculture, that aquaponic system, just I keep that small slides. Next slide, please. Yeah. Next slide. Yeah. The trends in aquaculture, identification, diversification, species diversification and practices, how the technologies are developed, how to adapt, we have to invent, and we have to create awareness to the farmers to change the technology and adapt the system. Modification of system and practices. These are the things can be implemented in the aquaculture system. Next slide, please. Yeah, increase high production, increase profitability, impact on environment, water quality, and health issues need to be tackled. These are the things in intensification. Yeah, next one. Species diversification, change from traditional primary consumer species to high value fed species. Selection of species as per market demand, and domestication to exotic cultivable species with better growth performance, selection of species for productivity. Because which species you are selecting, it will be a profitable venture. Then only this we can go for the good successful culture. So we have to select this species is very important. Next one. Yeah, system diversification. So these are the thing changed by a flag fish farming system, RAS system, recirculatory aquaculture system, intensive pond aquaculture system, zero water aquaculture system, indoor polyhouse aquaculture system, and domestic fish marketing, especially in now Government of India, especially for this Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. The domestic fish marketing is a huge huge fund is allotted for every state. Whomever is interested, a young entrepreneur, whomever educated, they can start their own fish stall or restaurant. Minimum up to 1 crore rupees, they have a subsidy scheme. They can avail value-added fish products. Can be sold in the domestic marketing fish stalls. So regarding this, anyone can take even bioflak fish farming, RA system, and all these whatever I mentioned, all these system having the subsidiary schemes in the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana schemes. Yeah, next slide, please. These are the important thing for the young graduates can after the completion of their graduation master degree, they can go for this junior research fellow, senior research fellow, young professionals, wherever these fishery institutes and ICR institutes are available. After the completion of your masters, you can eligible to apply SRF, JRF, and professionals. Once you completed your PhD, you are eligible for research associate is equivalent to assistant professor salary. So this is also counts from your service. Whenever you this Government of India project, once you work, whenever go for the job, it's they are giving opportunity important, and they will give the opportunity to join. Yeah, National Institute like Government of India, Department of Fisheries, and National Fisheries Development Board, managed Hyderabad, and Coastal Aquaculture Authority, Zoological Survey of India, National Institute of Ocean Technology, NIO, these are all the government institution having the opportunity where the graduate can enter in the above mentioned positions. Yeah, next please. Yeah, entrepreneurship opportunity in fishery sector. Technology adaptation is available in all the fishery institutes. Whatever the technology they developed, they're ready to commercialization. Whomever that startups, if they want to start their own business, they can take the technology, they can implement, and they can do their own technology commercialization transfer. They will give, then they will give the technical idea also. Only thing, investment. That investment government of India is giving. So we can take the technology from the developed of ICR Institute or any fishery institute develop the technology, can start your startups. And the funds are available from the government of India. Some collaborative projects also you can do with the institution, and financial assistance with subsidy through IMS you can get, or in the government of the NFDB entrepreneurship model, and we can get the subsidy. And this RKV Raftar is a grant. Government of India, the Ministry of Agriculture, they have the scheme, Rashtriya Krishi Vijayan Yojana. In that, 5 lakhs rupees, just start your own business. They initiate, they will give the grant for 5 lakhs rupees. After developing your technology, they will give the 25 lakhs grant to expand your business. So these are in this exclusively these last 2 slides. Whomever want to any clarification, any idea, you can approach me. Since I am working in all those areas, I can easily access, and I can support you. Yeah. Next slide, please. Yeah. Thank you. Any doubt, anything you can ask me. Also, I will share after this. I have success stories of 100 success stories from developed by NFDB. That also I will share to Thiru sir. Thiru will share you, whomever is interested.
Yeah, sure.
Hope. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, basic only I covered. Anything is there, you just ask me.
Yes, sir.
Many of them are not. Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Participants, do you have any questions?
Please.
Participants?
Thiru, I can share this presentation also.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Whoever want it, I will share it, sir.
Sorry. So Thiru.
Yes, sir.
I was muted. Sorry.
No.
You can share this slide as well as I have 100 success stories developed by NFDB. That also I will share.
Sure, sir.
You can share to the participants.
Definitely, sir. Yeah.
Srikanth sir also is there. Yeah. Previous speaker Srikanth sir also is there.
Yes,
who has taken scan. Yes, sir. Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Sir, please unmute, sir. Srikanth sir. Yes, sir. Now we can interact with agents, sir. Srikanth sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Namaste, sir. Yes, sir.
A good presentation. I also observed entire thing.
Sir. Basic thing I covered, sir. Since you are all there, is for you and all. It's very simple. But since it is students are there, so I covered basic things, sir. Sir, any doubts? Any queries? Any questions?
Yes, sir. I think there is no questions from the audience side, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Let them wait for 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, no issue.
Okay, sir. I think there is no questions. Thank you. Thank you once again, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Thiru, for giving me the opportunity. Where I worked, where all I have get the opportunity to present.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, the third session will be postponed. So due to some medical emergency, the speakers are not available today. The postponed session will be on Monday. Okay. Now we will wind up the session. Okay.
Sir, Srikant sir, I want to ask some question you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I wish to cultivate the Scamby cultivation, sir. Now we are in the polyculture, Vanami and IMC crops, sir.
Yes.
I wish I am from Andhra Pradesh, near Machilipatnam, sir.
Okay.
I was planning to cultivate the Scamby culture in my pond, sir. It is a low saline water, 2 salinity, sir.
It's not a problem. And already you are doing, you want to do polyculture along with the fishes or separately Scampi?
Scamby and fishes, sir.
Okay, good. For that, you have to go only with Rohu and Katla, not any
Yes, sir.
other species. Only with Katla, Rohu, Indian major cups, because Mirgal is a bottom feeder, you can avoid that. And go for
Yes, sir.
stocking Scampi, about 6,000 to 8,000 numbers per acre you can stock along with the fish. And you can harvest around 400 kgs minimum. 400 to 500 kgs Scampi you can harvest. No
Yes.
much
Sir,
feed required. Now, Anami, you are doing with polyculture with fishes, but you are using sometimes costly feed or some low cost feed. But the problem is you are not having any certainty that every Vanami seed you are stocking whether you are harvesting or not. There is no certainty.
yes, sir.
Viral problem, disease problem, white gut problem, so many problems may be there. This
Yes.
Scampi means without any hesitation, you can go and without any disease, definitely you will get the harvest production. And the earlier
Yes.
in 90s when we promoted Scampi farming, we done like this only. We promoted as a polyculture only in the beginning. Later on, people have started. But once you get confidence on Scampi, you can still avoid fish farming and go for Scampi farming in the same place. Only
Yes,
with 100, 200 numbers Katla, balance you can go only with Scampi farming.
yes, sir.
That's better model.
Sir, for
Definitely.
good quality of Scamby seed, where we have to approach, sir, for the hatchery?
Of course. So what can I say? I myself am a hatchery.
He is the right person to approach. Sir is the right person to approach.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
cannot say that.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Thank
Sir
you
cannot
so
tell,
much,
na.
sir.
You can approach me. Sir is doing his entire India is doing. So you can approach sir only.
Yes, sir. My parents and they did Srikant sir very well much their hatchery, sir.
Yeah, you are in Machilipatnam. After
Yes, sir.
my office only, you have to go to Machilipatnam.
Yes, sir.
Where? You are studying there?
Sir, I completed my engineering in VR Siddhartha Engineering College in Vijayawada, sir.
Good.
Okay.
After that,
Okay.
I became an aqua entrepreneur. Sir.
Great. How you connect this training?
Yeah, I see it in the LinkedIn, sir. After that, I was
Great.
attending discussions.
Good.
Good. 25
So
years
you
back.
can approach me also. I am available here only.
Yes, sir.
Since you are in Aquapreneur, definitely I will support you. Okay.
You can
Oh,
also
sure,
go
Yeah.
CM
Sir is.
wise. You can convert these fish ponds for Scampi farm with NFDB funds also, sir. Like that.
Right, sir.
Definitely, sir. Thanks for your support and valuable inputs in the morning session and now, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, we have to thank Srikanth sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Vijayan sir and Srikant sir as well.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you, Thiru.
Yes, sir. I attend a morning lecture regarding the Scampi culture. So I have one question about the counting of seed. We use that spoon of Zoya.
Yes.
So how we count them? It's based on weight or anything else?
No weight. It is only measuring with a spoon. Afterwards, one packet you take. From that entire each and every one seed is counted through a plate, small plate like saucer type of plate. You will count it. Now Vanami and all they are doing. No, you are new to industry, I think. Everywhere prawn seed, fish seed, any small size fish seed will be also counted like that only. So
Yes.
this is scooping. You call it as scooping with small spoons. After that, taking 1 or 2 packet as a random check. Based on that, the count is calculated. It's not at all a problem. Of course, now recently some digital counting machine also there. In a bucket, you put
Yes,
the
AI technology is there. They are using AI for you counting the seeds.
with a bucket, you can count. But farmers are not interested in that technology because they doesn't have a belief in that. So they manually they want to count. Okay, we're accepting.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions?
Here, if your time permits, I will like to say a few words about
Yeah, sure, sir. You can.
possible. Because there is a lot of possibility for biofloc shrimp farming in the country. Due to some companies, some mispromoted this biofloc farming in India, shrimp farming. Some multinational companies not interested that India will go for biofloc farming and get the success rate. We are very strongly promoting, and we are still now we are doing biofloc nursery. I am sending seed. Yesterday my seed went to Avanigadda, that place also. Everywhere we are sending biofloc seed. Nursery is very much required. For now, entire Vanami farming, major problem is some areas viral is there, okay, leave it that. Wherever the viral is not there also, because of the seed quality, farmers not getting good crops. So nursery, that is the reason MPDA also introduced a nursery scheme for Vanami, but many people are not utilizing it. But one more thing is nursery means every farmer cannot operate as a nursery. Now, just like now one gentleman engineer, he finished engineer. Like that, some professionals coming into picture means they can adopt the technology and do it. Normal lay farmers cannot adopt the full technology of nursery, biofloc, other things. But there is a lot of scope for biofloc nursery, not only nursery. Through nursery seed, lot of farming can be improved. After that, shrimp farming also can be done with biofloc. 2013 itself, we have done very successfully biofloc farming, and in YouTube in 2013, YouTube you can see with my name, Chadalavada Srikanth, anybody can see that video is there. So only thing is because of some big companies are de-promoting this biofloc farming. Many people are not because the investment is a little high. But whatever now NFDB giving on the under the innovative scheme program, they can give a subsidy and arranging finance also. So much opportunities are there. Now for entrepreneurship model, not a normal fish farm, normal prawn farm is not the criteria. What I think, what is my I may be subject to correction, I may be wrong or
No,
right
sir,
or
right.
wrong.
You're right, sir. You're right, sir. You're right, sir.
Yes. So entrepreneurship model means educate. Entrepreneurship, what is the entrepreneurship model? They are little, of course. I was not at all educated, but I have become an entrepreneur those days. But now a lot of educated people, lot of software people are working in and around Andhra in aquaculture. These people have to go in an entrepreneur model with innovative technologies, with advanced technologies, with knowledge-based technologies. They have to go forward, and they can take forward this technology, and they can also sustain, and that will be an example for the other farmers through these entrepreneurs. This is my interest. I thought of sharing my ideas. Okay, sir.
Nice.
My
Yeah, right, sir. Right. Thank you so much, sir, for covering my subject also. It's good, sir. Good, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
So any biofloc farmer interested for a biofloc farming or nursery,
Definitely, sir.
they can approach me.
Yes, sir. I'll also.
Last 30 years, we are successfully running our nursery. Anybody can come and visit anytime, or I can give the farmers who are using our seed. No, last 3 years continuously, our customers are remaining with us. Consistently, farmers are taking seed from us. That means the quality is consistency. Quality consistency is there. So likewise, people should come forward. I like to promote many more entrepreneurs in this way. So anybody can contact me, no problem. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions? I think there is no questions from the participants. Okay, so we will end up the session now. Okay.
Thank you very much.